Right.
Okay.
Okay, so are you okay with me asking some questions about it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
So how it seems like you have a negative view of this rude part.
Yeah, I feel like I have a negative judgment about it. That it's like not okay to be there.
Well, can you tell me what you perceive? I mean, I imagine you have like some sort of image or you have some idea of what it is since you think it's not so acceptable.
Well, the image that comes up is definitely my parents and mostly my dad, but what the image is conveying, I think, is I associate rudeness with being violent and invalidating. So it's like it's not okay to be like that because it's hurtful. It's hurtful to others. It hurts others when you're rude.
What if I tell you that I don't see rudeness, that I don't think I would be hurt by it if I got to see it? What's your reaction then?
It's very, it's like almost like I don't even know how that's possible, but it's very interesting. It's, to me, it's like a alien concept almost.
Tell me
But
how, yeah, what?
I feel like right now I'm in the part of me that's opposite of being rude, honestly. So I think I would have to step in into the part of me that's rude.
You
Because
okay
right
with
now,
that?
yeah, I'm okay with that. Because right now I can see how I'm like the opposite, and yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna try to step into the part of me that is rude. Okay, I think I can feel it.
Okay, just take your time.
Yeah, I feel like I'm very hurtful to people when and I push people away when I'm rude. We're with my behaviors, and that's why I like to be alone when I'm feeling strong.
Do you want to tell me how you feel in your body?
Yeah, I feel very like aggressive, like I want to fight, like I want to push, like I want to hit, and I'm not like I don't even know how to like be gentle, and I feel like whatever I do is gonna destroy whatever whoever I'm around, or if there's an object, I'm just gonna destroy it. It's very destructive. I feel destructive. I feel like a lot of energy and power in me. And it's not to be used in like a gentle, kind way. I feel very powerful.
How does it feel to be so powerful?
It feels good, but it feels scary. Like I feel good about it when I'm alone, but
Mhm.
I'm afraid to be around people because to me, my power is associated with like selfish. Just I'm just like it's like I can feel how I'm being selfish. Like I don't even know how to take other people in consideration. It's like my power is just like bulldozing, it's destroying. It's like I'm here, I'm powerful, and I don't care about anything else. Like I know my power, and I'll get whatever I want, and at that time because I have the power to do so. And I don't care if I hurt others. I don't care. That's just who I am. That's why I don't want to be around people because I feel like I'll destroy them.
It sounds kind of intoxicating, that level of power.
Yeah, it's scary because I don't know how to control it.
Well, can you tell me more about why it's scary?
Because I don't know how to control that power, and I feel like it's almost to the point where I would kill someone. Like I wouldn't want to do it, but I feel like this power is so strong that it's possible to do it. That it's like it's so powerful that it would be capable of killing someone. That's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of this power.
Well,
I'm scared because I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to use this. I feel like this is just it's overwhelming, but yeah, yeah.
but can you tell me? So tell me all this power. Like, where in your body is it? Is it in your chest, or your arms, or your legs?
My arms and my chest, like and my hands actually, like yeah, my arms and my hands, like all throughout my hands and my chest, but mostly my hands.
How does it feel in your hands?
It feels like I could do anything with my hands. It feels like I can, like literally physically do anything with my hands that I want to. Like I have so much power. I could pick up a car.
Well, it seems like it feels pretty good.
It feels good. It feels good because it feels like no one can hurt me. But I'm almost afraid that I will hurt someone because I don't know how to be gentle. I don't know how to like use this power in a loving way. It's like I either don't use this power and stay where I am, like I don't use this at all, or I use it to destroy things. And I feel like I'm disgusted with myself because I don't want to destroy anything.
Okay, so you have all this power in your chest and even more so in your arms,
Mm-hmm.
and you could use it to do anything,
Yeah,
even lift a car. I mean, that's really a strong thing, right?
yeah.
And you keep saying I don't know how to use it, and
Mm-hmm.
it sounds like either you use it and then you destroy things,
Mm-hmm.
or you don't use it at all.
Yeah, exactly. And I wish I knew how to use it in like a loving way. Like I wish I could actually Like, I wish I knew how to use it in the proper way, in a healthy way. For me, it's like, I know I'm hurting others with this power, and I would be hurting because I'm not using this power. I'm honestly like, I'm inactive right now because I know if I start being active, I'll start destroying things and people and everything around me. So, like, I wish I could actually be in use, but in a healthy way. And I have no fucking clue how to do that. And it's, yeah, that's why I'm so disgusted with myself because it's like, I'm in no good use. I'm no good use because all I can do is destroy things, which I don't want to do. So, like, what's the point of me being here?
What do you mean? What's the point of me being here?
Because the only thing I know how to do is destroy things and like hit things and kill things and push things and use it in a very toxic, negative, and hurtful way. So I know that Justina doesn't want me to do that because she doesn't want to do that. She's not that kind of a person to do that. So I'm pretty much inactive. I I I don't have any role here because that's my only role. That's the only thing I know how to do. And she doesn't want to do that because I know she's a good person. And so for me, I stay inactive. I pretty much stay silent because yeah, because I don't want to destroy anything and ruin her life.
That sounds like a really heavy burden to have on you. That the feelings you're having, they're
Yeah.
toxic, and if you actually let yourself have them,
Mm-hmm.
you will destroy her life.
Yeah, exactly. I feel imprisoned.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah,
How does that make you feel though?
that makes me feel sad because I can't fulfill my role. I can't. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not being productive. I'm not doing anything. I'm just staying stuck.
What is your role?
Well, as of right now, the only thing I know is how to destroy things. So it's like my role is to push things away, to make sure no one harms me, to fight back.
That sounds like a lot of important tasks.
Yeah, it feels like the only way I claim my power is through fighting back, is through destroying things. Like, that's the only way people will perceive me as powerful. Like, I have to actually hit something, break something. That's the only way that they will actually hear me and see me. But on the other side, I feel like If I do that, I feel powerful, but I'm losing their love. So it's like I don't feel like I can win in this situation. Do I choose love or do I choose to be powerful? Because I want both, but I can't have it.
That sounds like a really tough dilemma.
Yeah.
Either you have to choose, or you can choose to be powerful, or you can choose to be loved, and you can't be both.
Yeah. And it hurts. It's very painful.
What is it that's hurting? Is it to keep down your power, or the fact that you have to choose, or something else?
It's the fact that I have to choose between both. Because it's like, if I choose love, then I lose myself.
Yes.
But if I choose my power, then I'm alone.
Who is it that you're losing?
My parents.
Do you want to tell me more about that?
The only way that they'll love me is if I'm kind, and if I'm compliant, and if I'm listening, behaving. If I destroy anything, if I just kick or scream, or then I will push them away, and I will never get their love. I will be closed in a room. And yes, I'll feel powerful. I feel like I will feel like I have myself, but I will never have their love. I will be alone in my room. And I don't want to be alone.
I get that. How old do you feel like you are?
Like 6.
You're 6 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of young.
Yeah.
You're only 6 years old. What made you feel angry though?
The fact that I can never say what I want to say, the fact that I'm never free to do what I want. It's always their way. I can never express myself. I'm never listened, never heard, never understood. There's never me.
I mean, when you talk about it, can I tell you how it feels to me when you're talking about it?
Yeah.
It feels like being up against someone constantly.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like going up against a wall.
Yeah.
And it feels really imprisoned, restricted, and it feels really bad.
It does. It feels scary because I feel like I have to lose myself completely in order to have their love. And I don't know who I am anymore.
How can you tell me, how does that look like, losing yourself completely?
I just feel like I'm not acknowledging any of my emotions. It's like I'm just following directions from my parents, but everything that I'm feeling is just being pushed to the side just to comply. And so I'm not fully being myself. I'm just following the rules of my parents, and that's not who I am.
Can I ask something?
Mm-hmm.
How do you think it would look if you let your anger out? I'm not asking you to let it out, I'm just asking what if? How would it look?
The only way I would be able to let my anger out is through breaking something. I don't know how to scream. I don't know how to shout. I don't know how to use my voice.
Well, what would you break then?
Some kind of a glass, some kind of a plate.
How do you think you would feel if you did that?
Scared because there's consequences.
Well, can you feel the fear in your body?
Yeah.
Can we stay with it? Are you breathing?
Are you asking if I'm breathing?
Yeah. If not, I'm reminding you to take a breath. What's going on in your body?
I feel I feel I feel a lot of like heaviness in my chest, and I feel so alone. It feels so scary. I was so alone.
Do you know that there's someone present with you right now?
No.
But you can hear my voice, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does it feel if I ask you to open your eyes and to see that there's someone with you?
I don't know. I don't want to open my eyes.
Okay. Do you want to tell me why?
I don't know why. I almost feel like because I'm afraid. I'm afraid. But I can open my eyes.
If you're afraid, you can have them closed. Don't rush. Don't rush. It's okay to be where you are. Do you want to tell me what you're afraid of?
Yeah, I'm afraid to be seen. And I'm afraid to look at myself.
I mean, this is a lot of things to be afraid of.
Mm.
I mean, you have anger in your body and you're afraid of the consequence if you were to let that out. So you're afraid of your parents, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And you're afraid of me and to be seen and to see yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like a lot of fear for a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
And you're all alone in it as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't know what to do with my feelings when I was 6.
Yeah, it seems like the most I'm afraid of is of my own feelings.
Why are you afraid of your own feelings?
Because they get me in trouble.
Uh, I get that. It makes me sad that you have to be afraid of your own feelings.
Yeah.
I think it is so lonely to be you.
Mm-hmm. Very. It's scary.
Well, if I tell you it sounds like you're used to it, is that true?
Yeah, I'm used to it. It feels paralyzing.
I'm trying to imagine how it is to be you. And it's like I imagine all these really strong feelings inside.
Yeah. They're paralyzing. Like I don't want to feel it because the moment I feel it, I get in trouble. The moment I feel it, I act out on it. And then I get in trouble and I get punished. So I rather not feel. I rather not tell anyone how I'm feeling. I rather just comply. But it's disgusting. I am losing. I lost myself. I'm losing myself. I don't know. It's the more I push away, the more scary it feels. There's no life in this.
But I really have like what you have going. It and please correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like I can sense this rage almost, like it feels so powerful, so strong. And
Yeah.
then there's also this the fear reaction, and the fear feels like, I mean, I can feel it in my whole upper body. It feels like panic almost.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just imagine outwards that you're keeping up this, you're being nice, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And you're doing what you're told, and you're swallowing your own words, and you're just being nice.
Yes.
And probably the anger and the power gets even more furious to see the falseness and what's going on.
Yeah. I feel like I dropped from the fear, from the anger to the fear, like almost as if the fear was or the anger was covering up the fear. It's like I can't. I'm not even in touch with the anger anymore. It's like I almost dropped underneath it, and yeah, now I'm just afraid because I don't know who I am, because it's like I had to lose everything to be this doll that someone wanted to create. Someone just wanted, or someone, my parents, they just wanted me to be like this doll, this toy that they can just play around. And I fucking lost all of myself. I lost it all just because I had to survive. And it fucking hurts.
Well, you kind of sound a bit angry.
Yeah. I'm angry because they took away my power. Can't believe that.
You have a right to be angry at that. It's not okay. Do you feel like your feelings right now are constricted?
Yeah, a little bit.
Does it feel like you can breathe and give it some more space inside your body? Is there fear present?
Yeah, fear. There's a lot of fear around being seen, like fear of actually showing who I really am, showing my power, showing my emotions. Like I feel like my power is in my emotions, but it was taken away from me because it was shown that it's not okay. And it's like I almost lost touch with it all, and I lost the power, and now I'm almost like empty.
Are you aware that you're not alone right now? That there's someone with you?
Well, right now I can only feel you.
Okay, but you can feel me.
Mm-hmm.
How is it to know that I'm here?
It feels good, but also a little uncertain.
Why?
But mostly I can feel like I can trust you. But I guess the uncertainty comes from never being able to trust anyone, because everyone disappointed me, no matter how close they were to me and what they told me and what they promised me. It's like I always was disappointed, so it's almost like I can never fully trust, but it feels safe to be here for the most part.
I can relate to that. Never really trusting someone. I think you're really strong.
It's hard for me to believe that. Like I hear the words, but I can't. It doesn't like sink in. It's just words for me.
Well, can I tell you why I think you're strong?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, because you're keeping you're keeping up this mask of niceness, and you're
Yeah.
keeping your anger down. And I don't know you really well, but I have a feeling you're doing a pretty good job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I mean that's strength.
Yeah.
Keeping something down for a long time and doing it well, you need to be strong in order to do that.
Yeah, that's true. That feels true. It's true.
And besides that, I could sense the power in your anger. I can sense the force that's within you.
Okay.
And it feels, it doesn't even scare me, but it feels really strong.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could move mountains if you put your mind to it.
Yeah. I can sense that in some way a little bit. Like it's very distant. It's very, yeah, very foggy. Like it's not very, I can't really grasp it very well, but I can kind of sense it a little bit. Like I could sense it in the beginning very well. I feel like I lost it. Like I sinked underneath it, and now I'm more of like, now I'm kind of sad that I had to keep this mask on for so long. I had to pretend for so long.
Tell me, how is life? How is mask life? Tell me.
It's horrible. It's like you're not even living. You're not fully yourself. You always constantly feel like you're suffocated, like you're pushed, like you're not expressing yourself. You're like imprisoned pretty much. You're imprisoned. You're constantly have to like put yourself on a leash, and it's like I'm holding myself on a leash. And it's like I like it's like I have like part of me is in control of me, and it's like I'm gonna keep you behaving on this leash. Otherwise, you're gonna get in trouble. So you fucking better just stay still and behave. That's gonna keep you fucking safe. Otherwise, you're gonna get in trouble, and you're not gonna, I don't know. It's just gonna be bad. You're gonna get in trouble, and you're gonna suffer, and you're gonna be in prison. So it's almost like I'm in prison both ways. It's like stuckness because I'm imprisoning myself, and now I don't know if I'm jumping back and forth in parts, but I kind of feel like there's part of me that's like keeping this part of me pretending and keeping this, being kind and nice kind of mask just to stay safe. It's like this kind of behaving. So I'm like keeping myself on a leash to behave. But the other part of me is like, yeah, I wish I could just fucking free myself and just let it all go, get myself off the leash. But I know that's gonna get me into trouble. That's gonna like, I don't know. It's taking me to the worst case scenarios, and it's like almost like I'm afraid I'm gonna be imprisoned. Like I'm gonna actually be in prison. That's how much I was keeping myself on a leash. That now I'm like this bulldog that is just gonna fucking bite so hard that it's just gonna be imprisoned. So it's like I better keep myself on a leash because that's gonna keep me safe. But it's also very suffocating, you know?
Yeah, I mean it sounds super, like when you talked about it, my whole throat just
I almost like felt how I jumped from like this little girl to like this I can't even personify it. It just showed itself as like a dog on a leash. So it's like I could see myself, this small self, be afraid, but there's this other self that's like, I have so much fucking rage that it's like, if I'm gonna get off the leash, I'll fucking show all of you guys. I'll fucking bite every single one of you. It's like, it's so interesting how like I can like jump back and forth because I could sense this small part of me that's like little girl.
Mhm.
And it's so fucking scary. But now I'm almost like getting into the part of me that's on the leash, but it's ready to be off the leash. But if it gets off the leash, it's gonna be like really bad. It's gonna be bad to the point where it's just not gonna have any control. It's just gonna be out of control. You know how you hold the dog or like hold someone like in prison and you just let him out and it's just gonna be like, it's
Yeah.
just gonna be like I'm gonna be like a dog, just like running around and like just wanting to do everything and anything, like crazy.
But I'm really wondering, is it like that little girl is looking at this dog and she is terrified? Is that how it is?
No, I think it's almost like this girl has this little girl has the anger is like embodiment, like it's separate, like it's I can't like grasp it for some reason. It's almost like it shows me like it's two different things. And this like angry part of me, it does not even an embodiment. It's not even like it's not even there's no body to it. There's no it's just like a sensation. Like the little girl, I can kind of see it like me being small. Like I can see me being the 6-year old and I can sense how scared I am and I can sense how like terrified and like just not knowing even who I am, like not having a sense of direction and my only direction is my parents. So it's like whatever they say I have to follow and lose myself. But this angry part of me is almost like a like like a veil, like a layer or something. Like it's not even a body. There's no body to it. It's like a feeling more. If I had to like personify it, I think it would be like like a very rebellious teenager that wants to like be like I don't know, like do the worst things in the world that you can possibly think of, like break things, just smoke and just drink and just hit stuff, and I don't know, just do whatever, like jump on the wall and behave like the worst kid in the world, like the worst teenager in the world. Like that's how, if I had to personify it, that's how it kind of shows itself.
Okay, so I feel so warmly about both these parts, both this little girl, that I really wanna spend more time with her and I wanna protect her, but I'm also wanting to give you free reins for the teenage bulldog anger.
Yeah.
If you want to run with it right here, right now, and talk me through how it would like to unleash, there's space for that.
Well, the whole thing is, I feel like this teenager, this rage persona is like the only way out, the only way to let myself to be free is like destructive. That's it's very dark and toxic, and all of it is black, and it's
Oh,
like, yeah,
why is this? Why this toxic label?
I guess because other people show me that way. Like other people show me that it's not okay.
Not you. So can I share my perspective?
Yeah,
You feel dark. You want to destroy things. You want to burn things to the fucking ground.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, that's nature.
yeah,
That's so pure to me, that destruction.
yeah. I've never heard that from anyone but you. Like it feels good to know that.
That's like how a fire burns through the forest.
Yeah,
It devours everything in its way. Everything.
yeah, yeah. It feels like you're giving me space, like to be myself. Like I never got that like from anyone, from any. That's why to me it's destructive, because that's the feedback I was receiving from others. That's why I don't want to do it around people, because all of the feedback I was always getting is pushback, and like I'm repelling others because of that.
So can I share one more thing?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you and your friends
Yeah.
and I do something and it really hurts you.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're like really hurt to the degree that you don't ever want to talk to me and you're like rageful and it's like it feels almost like too much.
Yeah.
That's normal to me, those feelings.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how to say it. It's like I would want you to have those feelings.
Yeah, but I feel like we're in a space, like this space, but what if I go out in the world and I am like that? I really will push everyone else away. Like here I feel safe because I'm validated and I know I'm okay to be like this. But if I go out, I don't know how to feel safe without losing everyone around me. Being like that. Being with this anger and rage.
Okay, I get that.
So that's why I have to tame myself and put myself back on the leash when I go outside. It's like I'm my own dog.
But if you're not fending for yourself, I mean, this is so tricky because I get what you mean. You're safe in the sense you won't lose people.
Mm.
That is some sense of safety, yes. But you also have to lose yourself, which is not safe. You can't
Yeah.
stand up for yourself. That's unsafe.
Yeah.
You have to,
Exactly. That's how it feels.
so you're not, it's like a false sense of safety.
Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly how it feels. It's like I feel safe being like that, like pretending to not be angry or pretending to be kind. It feels safe to be around people, but then it doesn't feel safe to be with myself. Like exactly what you explained. Yeah. Feels like I'm losing myself and I'm not safe in my body. Like I'm not safe with myself. But I wish I could have both, though. I wish I could have feeling safe in my body, being safe being who I really am, and not have to push everyone away, and not have everyone be afraid of me and run away when I'm truly myself. When I'm when I'm within that rage, when I'm within that anger, when I am strong, when I am emotional, when I have all this power in me. Like I almost feel like the world is not ready for that. Or not the world, the world I live in, not the world itself.
Can I tell you something?
Mm-hmm.
I would find it so beautiful if you were to be yourself
Yeah,
in
me
all
too.
your power. And I mean, I'm not saying I would never have reactions because I am scared of anger sometimes. But at the same time, seeing someone in their strength and in their power, a woman, there's something so, I don't know if this is a triggering word for you, but it's so attractive.
Mm-hmm. I find that the same idea to be true. I just don't know how to like how to embody that, like how to, yeah. Like I feel like it's just like an abstract idea in me, but not really an embodiment. Like not an abstract idea. It's like an energy that's not really, yeah. It's just like an energy, but it's not embodied in me.
Because you're not letting it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you have some ideas of what's acceptable and what's not acceptable based on what other people say.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, that's how it feels. But
What?
it
What?
would feel so free. it would feel so freeing to to let myself be me, to let myself, yeah, to let myself embody the feelings and claim it. And yeah.
Yeah, I get that. How do you feel about, because you said something like you want both, right? You want your power and you want people too.
Yeah,
And you
exactly.
said that those, I mean, those people don't exist, not in my world, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So it implies that there's an opening to maybe someone else exists that might be able to let me be me, to have my power and my rage and my anger, and for them to not walk away, but stay.
That would be beautiful. That would be so beautiful. Yeah.
Do you know someone, or not even know, but like, do you know of someone that exists that you think will be able to, or not just be able to, but do you know anyone who would like let you be all of you and be like, fuck yeah, she's like, wow, she's really getting it now?
Well, mm, yeah, I that the person exists, but I don't keep in contact with that person. But other than that, I don't know anyone like that. No. Because every
Not,
time I am expressing myself fully and I really say my truth and I really am fully myself, the people just tend to disappear like this. And I don't understand. In my opinion, they're just scared. But again, this is just me seeing it that way. And I can, like, there is a thought in me that, yeah, there are people like that can accept me fully exist, but it's all almost like a faraway concept. It's like maybe they exist somewhere in the world, but I don't know where to find them, and they're definitely not around me. So until I find them, I'm not gonna be myself fully around people because there's no space for that. But I know it's
what,
not healthy, and I know it's disgusting to live like this. I'm disgusted with it because I can't fully be myself, and I can't live like this pretending all my life because I'm gonna waste myself.
what if it is the other way around? I would hate my, if I was you right now, I will be so upset with what I said, but
I am upset. I'm upset with myself, but I can't let myself be myself because it's so scary because of all the experiences I had with people that they all ran away, that I pushed them away when I was myself. So it's like I'm mad at myself that I don't know how to be myself fully without being afraid that I will lose everyone. Like I wish I knew how to be fully myself and not be afraid that I will lose people. But I need connection so much. I need people and I need love so much that I will lose myself for for them. Because it's more painful to not have people than to be myself. Because I can't exist just by myself alone, isolated.
Well, of course not. Of course not. Just there's some things you're saying that is like ticking my brain a bit.
Mm.
Because you're saying I wish I could be all myself without being scared of losing people.
Mm.
I'm like, whoa, my friend, that's a tall order right there. You want to be yourself and not be afraid on top.
Yeah.
Well, what if it could be like, I'm going to choose to be myself, and that will make me scared shitless.
Okay.
What if
Yeah.
that's the reality of life?
I think it's scary, but it's healthier. Like it almost seems like I would rather have that fear. Like I rather be myself. Well, now I'm seeing it though. Like I rather be myself and be scared than not be myself and be scared too. Like it's like either I'm myself or I'm not myself. It's I'm both. I'm scared, so I rather have the fear, keep the fear within being myself because it feels almost healthier. Like it can continue being like I am right now, like pretending, but this pretending it's still being scared because now I'm scared that I'm gonna lose myself completely. Like I'm gonna become someone who I don't even know who I am because I'm gonna be constantly appeasing other people. So there's fear in both, and now I'm seeing that it's healthier to have the fear of like being myself and possibly pushing people away. But at least at least I feel strong, and at least I feel like I have myself, and at least I feel like I'm free and not on the leash constantly. So at least it feels like less imprisoned.
That's a good point, actually. I didn't think about that. That you feel scared either way.
Yeah.
But I mean, it makes sense. Like keeping yourself on the leash because you're afraid of losing people. I mean, it really hurts to lose people. And it really hurts to lose people when you chose to be yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks. And it's not pleasant, it's painful. So I get that. And especially when it comes with this feeling of that, I mean, that's all I have experienced. That's my proof.
Yeah.
So there's like, I mean, it's the same for me. It's the same for me. It is the greatest risk when all the proof you have is if I am myself, I will lose people. And then you choose to be yourself and then you lose people.
Yeah.
But for me, that was, well, it is still a phase.
Mm.
But I have, after I made the decision to choose myself and to risk losing people, I mean, the people I've met after that, there's something else entirely than what I was used to.
Yeah. I can imagine that.
And the feeling of having my own back is priceless.
Yeah.
Because I know I would choose myself. Not in all areas, but in most. I feel confident that I will have my own back.
That would feel really good if I knew how to do that.
What do you feel like you have to let go of to get there?
Let go of wanting people to, there's a word for it, but I don't know the word, but like just let go of wanting people to accept me, like be able to not be liked. It hurts me so much when people don't like me. It hurts me so much when people reject me.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. You're fully allowed to hurt
Mm-hmm.
if and when that happens.
Yeah. It's almost like I would lose everything for connection. That's how I'm like feeling. I'm like, well, now I'm kind of seeing it a little differently because of the conversation, but overall, like I can see how all my life that's how I lived. Like I will lose everything. I will give up every single thing for connection. I will lose myself. I will lose my identity, attachments.
I get it.
Yeah.
Can relate. What do you mean boundaries? I don't have any. Well, what do you want this thing from me? You can have it. It's okay. Oh, do you want me to be this way? Sure.
Yeah. It's horrible. It's a
Yeah.
horrible way to live. It's unhealthy and it's suffocating.
How do you feel about, because I mean there's a sense of connection also in turning against your anger, you know? Standing eye to eye and be like, yeah, I see you. You are a part of me. I recognize that.
I I'm pushing it away because I have a judgment towards it. I have a judgment that of this anger makes me a mean person, and I don't want to be mean because I have identified myself with being a good person so much. So it's almost like, yeah, it's this the identification that's so hard for me to accept this anger.
Okay. Okay, so that's where you are. You're standing face to face with your anger and you don't want to be mean. So you want to push it away.
Yeah.
How does that feel? Being in this space?
feels weak. Like it feels there's like yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've identified myself with this being good, but I feel very weak within that self. Like if I were to actually make it okay that I have this anger and make it okay that I am angry or whatever, that I wouldn't feel like it wouldn't feel as weak. Like I feel like I'm very weak because of not accepting this anger. I don't know why I have this weakness, but it just like kind of shows itself as like being weak.
But I mean, it makes sense to be weak when all your power is standing over there.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I will feel like quite. I don't know. I don't. There's a word meek.
A leak,
No, meek.
meek. Oh, I don't know that word.
I don't know how to. I don't know how to say without using like bad words. Um, but I mean, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite the position to be in. Like I'm just thinking, how because it's like how the image I have in my head is like you
Mm-hmm.
are standing, looking at. So what I'm seeing is like a bulldog now because that was what you said before. So it's like the dog and you, and on the other side of you there's like people, and this is the position you're in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, do I choose to bark and bite and scare everyone away? I don't know why this is like black and white. I don't think that's the whole picture of it. I almost feel like, am I not seeing something? Because to me, in my personal perspective, it's like black and white. It's like I'm either the bulldog that's gonna bark and bite, or I'm gonna be the girl that's gonna be kind and nice, and everyone will like her, and everyone will just say, "Oh, she's such a nice girl. Oh, she's so kind." You know? And it's like, yeah, I get all the people, but it's like, you don't really know the truth of me. Like you don't really know who I am because if I get that bulldog out, you're gonna run. You're gonna run as quick as possible, and like it's like, yeah, I'm not being authentic. I'm not being authentic.
Can I tell you what comes to mind?
What?
You would be in a lot of trouble if we were to actually create like start engaging in a friendship. Can I tell you why, please?
Yeah, because I'm being fake.
Yeah, because this might trigger you. Like, but I would sense that you're angry,
Yeah.
and I will be like, "Hey, Justina, something's going on," because I can kind of like sense there's something. You'll be like, "No, I'm fine." I would be so angry. That would trigger the shit out of me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can see that, and I feel like I'm at a point where I can verbally say like I have strong emotions, but I won't show it to people. So I think it's a lot of people do that. I think, like to me, I no longer like I can pretend like, okay, so the pretending that I was just talking about is mostly with strangers.
Hmm.
It's not like with people that I can feel safe emotionally with. So like I would never do that with to a friend, to a real friend, which I don't really have many other than Teal Tribe. So yeah, I lost all my friends pretty much. And that's probably why. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at myself, but yeah, it's not funny. Yeah. Um, that's why I'm so sick of it. That's why I'm like, I think this is the time where I don't want to be kind like this fake kindness anymore. Like, I'm done with it. Like, I rather just be seen as bad, I guess. Even though, is it? Like, is it just my perception that I'm going to be bad if I really show myself? Maybe I'm not going to be that bad after all. See, I'm like, I feel like, I feel like I'm like, am I being bad? No, I'm not being bad. There's like a split in there. I can feel it. I feel it.
But I mean, I think it depends on the eyes who see. That's one thing. That some people, you stand in your power and you feeling angry and expressing anger, some people will deem it bad. Some people will be like, yay,
Yeah.
you're strong. And so I think that's one side to it. And then I think it's also side to it that you would allow yourself within a safe container to like go closer to the anger, to like get to know it, you would get to know the capacity of it, because now it's like there's a fear of, oh, if I feel it, I will go mental, which might be true, but it might not be true. It's like when I've been in therapy and I have a hard time with my anger too, and then I'm slowly letting myself feel it. And my therapist is like, well, how does it feel? I'm like, well, I feel it in my hands and I would like to strangle my mom.
Mm.
Oh, now I want to stab my dad. Actually, I also want to crush my sister and my brother. And actually, I want to chop them into pieces, all of them.
Mm.
And he's like, well, how does it feel to have all this anger? And I'm like, I'm scared. It's a lot.
Yeah. That's how it felt for me. Yeah,
Yeah, but
exactly.
but then he's like, well, you just walked me through killing your whole family. We're still here, both you and me.
Mm.
I mean, you felt it. You had it in your body. You expressed it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's something I'm still recognizing, that I can have it without acting on it.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm learning, I guess. Like how to do that, like how to have the anger, but not necessarily act on it. Like that's the fear I was feeling. Like I was feeling like when I have this anger, I'm going to destroy everything. So that's why like I don't even want to feel it because I don't know how to like take care of it without destroying something.
I did destroy things though, but I chose to.
Okay.
I did also have, I don't know if this is triggering, but I lost it a few times when I was younger because I was so angry.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Lost
mean,
it. What do you mean by lost it?
blacked out.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, in a way, it's scary, but on the other hand, I'm like, it's kind of comforting to think that if something really bad happens, I will actually protect myself.
Yeah.
There's something safe in that to me. That okay, I don't know what I will do, but I will fight for my life then.
Yeah. That's empowering. Yeah. I can feel that.
But I think, like, because it sounds like your focus is on. So I'm back to the image again with the dog and you
Mm-hmm.
and the other people, and it's like you who's standing in the middle are deciding you want to be yourself with those people. That's like kind of like the feeling I get. And I'm like, well, what can we turn you in the direction of this anger and the dog, and can the relationship between the two of you be the priority first before
Yeah.
anything else?
Oh, that would be beautiful. That's my intention, and that's my goal.
Yeah, because right now you don't even like the dog.
Yeah.
There's probably a whole lot of, yeah, maybe if you will not be mean, maybe I can let you,
Yeah.
you know. So
Or like,
there's,
or like if I'm not around people, like if like let's say I'm in the forest, then I can let you out. Like you can be crazy and wild, and you can just run. But other
yeah,
than that, like no, I'm gonna keep you on the leash.
yeah. So the relationship between the two of you seems to be really important to me.
Yeah, for me, for me, like I have like this black and white picture, and I don't know if this is the truth of it. I don't know if it's like a perspective, but for me, it's like if I were to like be fully myself, I don't know why it's showing up as like this dark toxic thing, and it's like why would I want to be like that? It's like okay, well I'll let myself be angry, and I'll let myself be like this rebellious person that I really am, and this mean person. And what is that gonna give me? You know what I mean? Like okay, I'll have myself, but I won't have anything else like in the world. I'll just have me, I guess, because I'll be probably like full of tattoos, and that's what I really want. Like I want to have a gun, and like I want to like wear dark and like black everything. And so, okay, let's pretend I did that. Like I went to got myself a gun, I got myself tattoos, I got myself a motorcycle, and now I'm like I don't know like I that all the people that I know are like won't they won't like me. Like I have to make new friends and just be like I create a total new life. That's how
But
I guess lost I am in the world, huh? Like
but
I'm completely different. Yeah.
this is so interesting because like, okay, so sounds like there's some dark toxic thing that we can look at sometime.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's in there, but you're talking about embracing that, and you didn't even hurt anyone yet. I'm like, okay, you're getting tattoos, you're getting black clothes, you're getting a bike, you're getting a gun. I'm
Yeah.
like, are we killing someone or not killing someone? You're losing friends because
Oh, wait, I lost you.
am I back?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so this is funny to me because you said so many times I'm so afraid of what I will do if I get
Yeah.
angry. I'll hurt people, I'll be mean. And you just listed like four things. It's like I'm changing my wardrobe.
Mm-hmm.
That's not mean to anyone. I'm
That's
buying
true.
myself a gun. Well, go ahead.
Yeah.
And you're not even talking about hurting anyone.
Well, maybe I'll hurt others with like like if I express myself, if I like let's say I fully express my truth, and I say, I say I disagree, and then I say what I think, then I can maybe hurt someone with my words. That's what I meant. Maybe like that's how I can hurt people if I truly am expressing myself. Like I don't intend to to cuss at anyone. Like, it's not my intention, but I think what this part of me is like afraid to fully express myself, because if I say my truth, I will hurt others.
I get that.
I don't think that's like totally true. Like, I feel like there's like, I don't think it has to be true. That's what I wanted to say. Like, I don't think it has to be true. Like, what if I express myself and people actually appreciate that? And yeah, maybe some people will be triggered because that's unavoidable. But like, do I choose to be on the leash and constantly live in like this careful state of like not triggering everyone around me? Or do I really let myself express myself, and maybe that way I can actually help more people? That's like the thought I'm getting.
Can I tell you what I think?
Yeah.
The more of you express,
It's breaking up.
I think you will upset people.
Yeah.
That's going to happen.
Yeah.
You cannot avoid it. You can. You can.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I have like a very rebellious attitude. That's what probably is. That's what this
Yeah,
part is afraid of the most, like showing this rebellious attitude, because I do have it in me. I can feel it. Like, I don't want to be kind. Like, there's part of me that's so sick of being kind that it's like flipping to the opposite.
well, it's not even hidden to me, to be
Oh,
honest.
okay.
It's written in your face.
Okay. You see, that's how much it wants to come out.
I like it though.
Well, that's good
I
to know.
like it. I mean, why do you think it's you and me on the call and not me and someone else from the course?
Okay. So I was showing that part of me already before, huh? I didn't even realize it.
Nah, it shows, to me at least, it shows that there is some backbone going on.
Okay. Okay, then there's no more hiding. People can read through it.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone can or if everyone can.
Okay.
But I don't know, it will be interesting to ask people, actually.
Okay. Yeah, I think I've done a whole life of like, should I open up my eyes? I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I've done a lot of my life of pretending that it's like second nature to know how to put a mask on, you know? But I came to a point where I'm almost like sick of it, and it's coming through more and more because, yeah, I'm just so sick of it that it's like, so there's moments that I'm so tired of it that it's coming through, and people can actually sense that, oh, okay, like this is the nice part of you is not really you, because the other part of me is coming through, because the nice part of me is so sick of being so nice all the time. But before I could really be nice without even showing it. It's like a poker face kind of thing where I could be like, I'm so nice and no one would tell. But there came a point, and I'm sick,
Me
so there you go.
too.
Yeah.
But I think I really want that for you to, because the struggle is the relationship inside first.
Yes.
So I really want you to have, because it will feel so different if
Yeah.
you get to befriend this dog, you know.
Yeah.
It will feel so much different,
I know.
and I want that for you.
I want that too. I just want to like feel more comfortable with it. Because right now it's so alien that
Yeah.
it's like I'm almost uncomfortable doing it. But like the more I do it, I think it's gonna be more natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like this part of you already. I did from the get-go, so I'm good. I'm like, there's a dog. Let it off its leash. Where are we going? Who are we killing? Like, what's
Yeah.
up? I'm all in for that.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm more and more liking this part of me because I've been seeing it come out more and more. But I guess I've been surrounding myself with people that don't like it. And that's why I have to like, yeah, I want to like find new friends. Well, I'm actually moved to a different state, so now it should be easier. Maybe that's why I moved because I was feeling it.
Can I invite you to? I was just invited by a girl. She's a former fighter, actually. She invited me to this female-only warrior
Mm-hmm.
group.
Cool.
Do you want me to invite you as well? If I can ask her if I'm allowed to.
Yeah. What is is it like a chat or is it like a group that you guys share some
I don't know because
stuff?
I got invited yesterday and
Oh,
I didn't do the I didn't go into the group yet, but I think she's trying to create like an environment for like female empowerment, tribe,
oh, that's cool.
sisterhood kind of
Oh,
thing.
that would be nice. Yeah. That's definitely something I'm looking for. Yeah.
I'll invite you.
Cool.
I will end
Yeah.
the recording.
Okay.